that only one of our in-wall obstacles, the electrical box, actually stopped the bullet cold. The rest made it through. Now, what that means for the myth, as walls are okay to shoot through if you're a hitman, from my vantage point, it's looking pretty good for the myth.
And so it's back to the shop, where our hard-to-please professional is waiting for an update.
So is that it?
No. We actually have a few more tests to do before we finally call shooting through walls, but we're now jumping to the second story in this episode.
It's from a movie called Shoot 'em Up. I am dead on about who you are, right?
Say that again.
I said, I am dead.
Stop. That part of it you got right.
At the end of the movie, our hero is cornered. It looks like he is dead. He doesn't even have a gun. But what the bad guy doesn't know is that the hero has a handful of bullets shoved between his fingers. He thrusts his hand into the fire, and 2 seconds later, no more bad guy.
What was that?
We were reenacting the movie.
What we want to find out is, 1, can bullets go off that fast in a fire? 2, if they can, could you aim them? And 3, are they remotely lethal?
So which one of you geniuses is going to stick his hand in the fire?
Well, we haven't thought that far ahead yet.
Well, whatever. I've got a plane to catch.
Shall we start testing?
Sure.
For that, Adam and Jamie hit their all-time favorite location to cause a commotion.
Lots of goats. They don't seem to mind the fact that my jacket is made out of them.
To set off this myth, the first item on the menu is a controlled fire.
Even a simple fire can be fraught with difficulties and dangers that are unforeseen. That's why, 1, we've come out here to the Alameda County Sheriff's bomb range to set this fire. 2, we've put it in a barbecue. And 3, Jamie and I are wearing all the proper safety equipment to make sure nothing gets out of control. Safety is always of the first priority to us. We don't like to let anything get out of control.
All right, that's more like it. That's a nice little fire.
After the flames have died down, it's time to get cooking. And they're starting out hands-free.
Like we often do on Mythbusters, we try to remove variables so we can isolate what exactly we're seeing. And in this case, that means we're taking a single bullet, attaching it to a rod, and inserting that into the fire.
But they're also playing it safe. The single round being baked has had the projectile removed. The empty case and primer will react to the heat, but no one's in danger of being shot. Yet. Question is, will the ignition match the movie?
Now, there are 3 things that we will be testing in this fire test with the bullet shell casings. You ready to do this?
Yeah.
1 is, will the shell casing go off in the fire? 2, will it go off exactly where our hero is holding his hand in the film clip? He holds his hand just about 3 inches above the logs, right in there. And 3, will it go off in 2 seconds? Okay. Shell casing test in 3, 2, 1. That's longer than 2 seconds.
5. We know that the chemical in the bullet primer ignites at about 300 degrees or above. 15.
That's just where he was holding his hand.
But the thing is, it's surrounded by metal, and that metal is insulating it from the 1500 degree plus heat in the fire. 20.
Jeez, crow.
25.
It's right in the fire.
Now, eventually the metal does heat up, and it gets that primer to its 300 degree plus.
There it goes.
And it goes off. 43 seconds.
43 seconds. That's a lot.
It did go off, but it took its sweet time. Time our Hollywood hero would not have had. But Adam and Jamie aren't giving up. Up next, it's Go Big, but not at home.